Today, I'm starting a brand new Shopify store and speedrunning the entire process to my first sale using the DBO method. This is the exact system that I teach all my students to go from $0 to $10,000 a month. So the first thing I want to go over is finding the winning product. The winning product is one of the most important parts, and using the DBO method, only want to sell untapped products that we can eventually build an entire brand on and get consistent income in. In the end, the goal is to potentially sell the brand if you want. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go and look for some untapped products. And the way I like to do this is through using Taobao. So I'm sure many of you are probably confused, like what is Taobao and how does Taobao work? Typically people know of AliExpress, right? But no. AliExpress is just private agents, people that have warehouses that are basically doing the same thing we're doing. They're dropshipping, but they're in China dropshipping from the manufacturers. And those manufacturers come from Taobao. Taobao is manufacturers and people who are making these products and selling them in China. You can only purchase from Taobao if you're in China. So that's why we get private agents who are basically dropshipping to us. So this is why I use Taobao. Instead of going to China and looking for products, you literally simply go to Taobao and you can see all the manufacturers that are making these products. You're going straight to the source. This is exactly how I found my first major winning product that literally changed my life. If you're using Taobao on the computer, it's going to be completely in Chinese, so you need Google Translate. But you can use it on the mobile phone. So that's exactly how I like to do it. I just download the app Taobao, and then I literally just scroll through here whenever I have time and see if I find any cool and unique untapped products. You can see here I'm on Taobao. You got this super deals, top picks. You know, it's very similar to AliExpress or Alibaba. And we're just gonna scroll through here so you can just see all the products. You can see how many are sold. So for example here, this like plush toy, right? It says here that 579 were sold. This is the price of it in Canadian, so my currency, so 232. Super cheap. Obviously, like shipping is the biggest cost. You can also see reviews. There's like reviews on the product, right? What are people saying about the product? And just scroll through here and you can see other products related to the product, get product images. It's very similar to AliExpress, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll through here for a little bit and see if we can find any cool, unique products. So this one's actually pretty cool. As you can see, this is some type of basketball net for pens. I don't know, for like maybe for an office, right? It's pretty cool, right? I've never ever seen this before in my life. Like that's the thing. These types of products you can find on Taobao, literally products you've never seen ever before, right? So just like that, I'm really seeing some cool, unique products that could potentially be sold in the basketball niche, right? So let's keep going because that's already a first product that we found that quickly, okay? So let's see if we can find some more products. So I'm gonna scroll through here. Let's see this. Arch support. You can see this is some type of product for your feet. So whenever I'm looking at products, I'm always thinking, have I ever seen like crazy viral products on TikTok or Instagram that are like in the same niche? And when I look at this product, for example, it's like a foot product, clearly for like to help your feet and stuff like that. So I've seen other products that have gone crazy viral that, give good foot support or give like a foot massage to people. So this is kind of similar to one of those products. So that's what you want to think about whenever you're looking for products is like, how is it related to other winning products? Because in my opinion, you don't want to sell products that are already working. You want to find products related to that product and sell something completely different that nobody else is selling. That's how you beat out your competition and you become the number one in whatever product you sell. So let's keep scrolling for a little bit more. See if we can find some other products. Okay, so what is this? This product makes flat top hair is fixed. This is pretty unique actually. Just like that, look at all these products we're literally finding just through scrolling through here. I don't really get it too much. Does it make this hair curly? Fluffy teeth? Let's see. So this is some type of comb, some special comb. High skull, hair root, fluffy comb. So it makes your hair like nicer, okay? So these days, every guy wants to look better. You want to look better, you want to be stylish. So if you buy this product, get in hand, make videos of the product, this could potentially do really good, right? You can see if we scroll through here, 1,000 people added to cart. I can't really see if there's any sales on this product, but there is for sure. You can see there's reviews. So you guys are seeing already the value of this app, right? You can find all these untapped products, but make sure you don't tell any people about this because this is untapped secret that nobody knows about. This is what the dropshippers, this is what the dropshipping gurus are actually using to find products. They're not using whatever softwares they're trying to promote. They're using this, okay? So I'm gonna do some more scrolling, look for some products, and when I find a cool, unique product, I'll get back to the video. So I was thinking of selling some type of product within the biohacking niche, and I come along with this product here. It's this face ice bath, right? I've seen like face ice baths going crazy viral. So I definitely think this product has potential, especially with all the ice bath hype and all this stuff. This is definitely a cool, unique product. And as you can see here, it has 1,000 added to cart. It's got almost 1,000 reviews. So very good. And I haven't seen this product at all. So hopefully this is a cool product that we can start selling. But look at that, just like that, I found a crazy unique product. And like I said earlier, at the end of the day, the most important thing that I'm looking at is thinking about products, is thinking about the products that I see, is looking at the products that I find here and relating it to see if there's any other winning products. So when I think about this product, I'm immediately connecting it to the hype behind the face ice. So when I look at this product, I'm immediately connecting it to, so when I look at a product like this, I'm immediately connecting this product to ice baths. Ice baths is a crazy trend. Everybody's trying to do ice baths, like Joe Rogan, Dana White, all these celebrities are trying to talk about ice baths. It's all over my social media. And recently I've been seeing face ice baths going viral where people putting high-end water into these ice baths, dunking their face in the water, and then it wakes them up. So I definitely think this product could do really good. So let's see what we can do. We're gonna start, so let's see what we can do. I think this is a great product to sell. Yes, we did find the product using Tabo, and I think this product can do really good. But before we go and build a store and make videos of the product and start selling this product, I want to do a little bit more product research about this product and kind of see the competitors and see what's going on with this product. So that's exactly what I'm going to do now using ChatGPT. I want to show you these prompts that you can use throughout the entire video that I'm going to be going over here, from finding products, how to advertise the product, like the potential advertising it, how to create a website around the product and all the optimization things that you got to do. And then obviously how to do traffic, how to send traffic to your product where you'll be able to get sales. That's the most important part of this entire mentorship. That's the most important part of this entire video. So as you can see here, when we're finding products, we're going to ask ChatGPT these questions. For example, give me 10 trending dropshipping products in June 2025 with viral potential. Let's see what they say, right? Okay, so you want to use these prompts when you're looking for products. This can potentially help you. Okay, so we're going to see what it says. Heat Core Pro, portable heater, Shield Cool Pro, okay, portable backyard table, right? So not the greatest of products. Let's say, give me one product that is making great sales, but is untapped. Let's see what they say. All right, so now searching the web, reusable beeswax food wraps. What? That is so random. Okay, let's just see what it says. Beeswax food wraps. So look at this. Potentially you could find untapped products. Then you can say, give me more. All right, so it's searching the web, seeing what types of products. Here, 5, cider can. Yep, I've seen that one. Self-watering indoor plant kits. Let's see that one. So look at this. Just like this, you can literally see different types of products that are really selling. Portable tinned campfire lamp candles. Okay. So you can see lots of different types of products. Silicone swimming pool. Okay. More, please. Right. So you want to keep responding to it, trying to just look for more ideas. So as this goes, it's just going to keep giving you new ideas and more ideas. And you can ask it different types of questions. Then we can ask us another question. What are some untapped dropshipping niches with low competition, high demand? So let's see what they say. So 7 dropshipping niches in 2025 with low competition. Mental wellness tools. Okay, I can definitely see that. Modern homesteading essentials. Okay, kind of random. Pet enrichment. Digital nomad lifestyle gear. Okay. Single person kitchen tools. Okay. So actually the product we found using Instagram kind of fits the mental wellness tools, right? It's basically something you put your face in that wakes you up and, you know, gets your mind right and gets you to like work hard. And it's also a digital nomad lifestyle gear, right? So digital nomads, you know, they're trying to be healthy, they're trying to like work hard, make money, whatever, travel. Okay, so again, that fits in that criteria. So these are things you can look at when you're looking for products, and also to kind of understand if the product you're about to sell is a product that, you know, is going to work or not. All right, so like that, you already saw the prompt has helped me. Then I can also say, can you validate this product idea? Insert product link. Okay, so I'm going to ask it if the product that I just found, you know, using my phone, is it a good product to potentially sell? Like, should I sell it or not? See what ChatGPT says. Okay, so I'm going to get the link to this product page. It's antartico.com. Okay, and I'm going to ask ChatGPT, is this a good product? You know, should I sell this? Okay, so let's see what it says. Can you validate this product idea? Let's see what we get. Okay. Okay, this is completely wrong. But anyways, let me ask it again. Let me save the image and then send it to ChatGPT. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to find the product here. All right, this product. Okay, let's see what it says. Okay, this device is a compact facial ice. Yep, okay. Market terms, cold therapy for skincare, thing of jade royals, ice globes is a growing beauty trend, especially for TikTok Reels. Okay, so there you go. You can see, right, especially for TikTok and Reels, this is going to perform really good. Products offering skin glow or morning revitalization appeal strongly to social media audiences, making them highly shareable content-wise. All right, so there you go. More reassurance that this product is a good product to sell. Competition landscape. The niche overlaps with ice globes, facial rollers, whatever, right? Relatively rare, implies potential strategic advantage. Before launching, check for pricing, okay? Similar products, positioning, how to, you know, position yourself, differentiate from other brands, offer branded versions, okay? Add custom branding, okay? Educational shareable content. Yeah, I was definitely thinking that. Morning routines, before and after skincare videos. Yeah. Potential risks, okay. So it's giving you the potential risk, validation steps, you know, how to validate more information, whatever, right? So you can see, just like that, I was able to validate, you know, based on this information I see here that AI is giving me, this is a great product to sell. It's just unbelievable that people are selling products online or digital products and they're struggling because you literally have AI to help you. It's literally so simple, okay? So now that I know that, what I'm going to do is I'm build an entire store around this product, okay? And as I'm building it, I'm going to use all of these prompts. I'm going to ask ChatGPT, give me a strong name for this product. Provide me some logo ideas, right? Give me a motto for my brand. All of these things I'm going to ask ChatGPT. And you know what? I'm going to give you those prompts as well. So you'll be able to find that within the community, and you can also use these prompts as well when you're first starting out. Okay, so right here you can see this is the product that we're going to be selling. This is competitors that are selling this product. As you can see, they have a decent website, but I'm going to make something a lot better than this. Like, to be honest, this looks too spammy and unofficial. I'm going to make something a lot better. Okay, so when first starting out, I'm going to use these prompts. Okay, so I'm going to ask ChatGPT, give me a strong name that performs good with SEO. Okay, so obviously we're selling that product, and then I'm going to ask it that. Okay. I am selling this product, okay? And then I'm going to say, give me a strong name that will work, okay, good with SEO. Okay, I'm going to link it here. Let's see what this says. Okay, so Glow Tint Balm, Frost Lip Balm. Okay, I'm not sure why they're giving balm, because it's not really balm. Mood Gloss, okay, tint. Let's literally use the name. So facial ice bath. The product is a facial ice bath. What are some good names for this product? For me, SEO is important. Okay, so let's see what it gives me. Okay, so SEO priorities, okay. some top SEO friendly. Glow plunge. Okay, that's a good one actually. Glow plunge, ice balloon bowl. I actually like glow plunge. Like that's so simple and perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to my store. Okay, and I'm gonna go here, go to settings, set up name and everything. We're gonna do the name glow plunge, and then we're gonna add that TM logo, of course. Okay, and then now I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, give me a motto for this product. I'm going to do glow plunge. Give me a motto. Okay, so what you do is you just use this prompt, okay, and then write, give me a motto for my brand. Okay, we just want something short. The coldest way to glow. Okay, that's not bad. Let's do that. All right. So there we go, and then we're gonna add a little dash here. Okay, and there we go. Product. Add product. Okay, set that up. Okay, and now we have the product added to the store. Now, the most important part is setting up the entire website of the store. So we're in an online store, and the theme that I always like to use is Dawn. Okay, so we're going to use Dawn. It's super simple and easy to use, and that's what we're going to be using for this video. Okay, so first things first, what I like to do is I like to set everything up. So I don't really use what they give me. I just remove all the stuff they give me. And this is kind of how I set things up. Okay, I'm going to show you here. So first things first, we're going to go with, the font. We're going to put rounded edges on all of, the boxes. So we just go here. Okay. And because this is more of like kind of, no digital nomad product, kind of mental wellness, I think just black and white is just the cleanest for this, just to make it look more luxurious. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go with Montserrat. I'm gonna go Simon Serret. I just go with simple. Let's go black here, and then the body of the font, we're gonna go Montserrat regular. Okay, so look how nice that already looks. Then what you want to do, you want to go to buttons. Make sure you turn on quarter radius. Okay, so turn that on. Variant pills, make sure corner is on. Media, turn on quarter radius. Okay, you want to have that on for everything, so it just looks rounded and clean. Okay, so we're gonna save that. Always make sure you save as you go. So now watch how I do this. This is the entire template that I like to use. You don't have to buy any paid themes, nothing like that. Just literally make it simple, because at the end of the day, this is your landing page. This is where people are coming from. From where? Short form content, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. It doesn't matter about all these different pop-ups, all these effects, all these different things. No, what matters is simplicity. What matters is making a sale. All right, so that's why we make the store very simple, and that's all. So we always go with the image banner. Also, the homepage doesn't matter too much because we're gonna be linking it to the product page anyways. So that's your landing page. So basically what we're gonna do, I'm gonna click product here. Okay, so have the product here. We're gonna remove this quantity selector, remove the share button. Okay, so we added that. Now what we're gonna add, image with text, and we're gonna have two of those. Okay, two image with text, one on the right side, which is this one. Okay, and then one on the left. Okay, and then we're gonna save that. Then we're gonna go next selection. So what I like to do is multi-column. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about the benefits of the product, how it can potentially help you if you buy the product. Okay, and I'm gonna do 4 benefits. Okay, so we're gonna do 4 columns. Okay, and then we're gonna add another one. Okay, there you go. So we have 4 columns. Let's save that. And you can already see this is kind of the template. Okay. Now, next thing we're going to do, collapsible row. So this is going to be our FAQs, our frequently asked questions. This is where we're going to add all of that. Okay. So just so people can stay on this page, they don't leave it. We want to keep them there as long as possible. Okay. Then I'm going to also do I'm also going to do a talk about your brand, and that's actually going to go. Let's go right under the product page. Okay, so there we're gonna add like a testimonial, so, someone saying something good about the product, and that should be good to go. Then lastly, what I'm gonna do at the end is I'm gonna add review app. Okay, so we want to use Luke's reviews for reviews, and then you'll have reviews for the product. That is super, super important because that makes or breaks your store. Okay, so let's save all of that. So that's the entire template. Use something similar when it comes to the product page. I'll show you that exactly too. But let's just finish up this entire brand here. Okay, so let's go use the prompts that we have. So the next prompt is going to be provide me some logo ideas. Okay, so we want some logo ideas. Okay, and I'll just write for this product. Okay, so let's see what they say. You know, ice bowl icon, word mark, droplet, snowflake fusion, crystal glow icon, moon and water symbol, ice split. Okay, so okay, let's try something else. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Canva, and that's where I'm going to literally set that all up. Okay. Okay, so we're here now on Canva, and this is where I'm going to set up the logo. Okay, so the name of our brand is Glow Plunge. Okay, so the name of our brand is Glow Plunge. So what I'm going to write is simply Glow Plunge. Okay, and I'm going to use Montserrat again, just because that's my favorite font and it always looks clean. So let's go with Montserrat, and then we're just going to go with black here. Okay, let's make it more intense. Okay, so Glow Plunge, and then what we can do is we can do something like making this like a stroke. So let's go effects. Okay, let's just make these two separate. Okay, so we'll do something like this. Okay, and then we'll take the effect off of this one, just make no effect. Okay, and we could just do simply Glow Plunge like that. Right, it looks clean. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Let's see if we can find some other icons. Plunge. Okay. Let's see what they give us here. Nothing too great. Let's see ice. Let's see if this does anything. Make it a little bit cool. Okay. I'll kind of play around with it, see what it looks like. I think it kind of just looks too cheesy for me. Let's see if there are other recommendations. Let's do this. Honestly, it's not my cup of tea. I think I'm just gonna go with the clean, luxurious of just Glow Plunge. Okay. We can also add maybe some italics on here. Look better? I don't think so. I'm just going to go simply with this. Okay, so we're just going to go with this. Then what I'm going to do, just save it. All right, always make sure you use transparent. Okay. And then I'm going to open this, as you can see. And then I'm going to make it smaller here. Okay. Then we're going to go to the store. And then first of all, add the logo. Okay. Okay. And then just like that, we've added the logo. Okay. Insert it here. And then you can make it bigger if you want. You can make it smaller, whatever you want. Okay. So we're going to leave it at this size. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to make this in the center. Okay. So we're going to come here and we're going to do middle, center. Let's do middle, center. Okay, looks pretty clean, right? So it looks really, really good. Now that we have set up, the next thing I'm going to do is the main menu. So all I got to do here is edit. And then we're going to change the product name to Glow Plunge. Okay. Glow Plunge. And then obviously we got to add that TM logo for sure. Okay. And then we're going to direct it directly to the product. Okay. Then we're going to change this to contact us. And then obviously once you start making sales, you want to have a track your order page here as well. Okay. So now that I have that set up, now I'm going to go back to the store, start editing these things. Okay. So image here, a product image we'll do later on, and then talk about your brand. So now that we're going to do is talk about your brand. So when it comes to talk about your brand, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a testimonial. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT, give me a testimonial about this product. Okay, so it's going to give us a testimonial about the product, and that's what I'm going to use for this. So Samantha R, verified customer. Okay. Okay, now here, I'm just going to go here, and I'm just going to post it here. I'm right over 10,000 plus happy customers. Okay. And then let's make this a little bit shorter because it's a little bit too much information. Okay. I've tried every skincare hack on TikTok, but nothing compares to Glow Plunge. The first time I used it, I felt my puffiness vanish within seconds. Okay. So that's pretty cool. Then remove that and just look how clean that already looks. Okay. Now we're going to go on to the image with text. So when it comes to image with text, we want to use this prompt. We're going to ask it, provide me a heading, subheading, and paragraph. Okay, so that's what we're going to ask ChatGPT. Okay, so Glow starts with chill. Simple. Look at that. And now we're going to add that here. Glow starts with chill. They're going to write this: reduce puffiness, tighten skin, and boost circulation. Okay, and then we're just going to paste that here. All right, then we're just going to take off this bold, and then we're just going to leave this part here. Right, there you go. Okay, and then we're going to have the product label on when it comes to the home page. So we're going to write shop now here. Okay. Then we'll worry about the images and everything for all of it after. We'll just finish all the copywriting using ChatGPT right now. Now I'm going to ask it to give me another one. Give me another. Okay. Refresh your face, reveal your glow. Look how simple this is. Okay, and then paste. And then we're going to make sure to remove the bold. And then we're going to go here. And then add the shop now button. And then link it to the product page. There you go. So simple, right? Very nice. Looks really clean. Looks professional. Of course, we need the images, but we'll add that later on. Now we're going to do this multi-column. So what I'm going to ask ChatGPT here is give me 4 benefits about this product. Once I get those 4 benefits, then I'm going to make it the icon for every single benefit. And I'm going to put it here and then with information about the benefit and how it's related to the product. So now I'm going to ask it, give me 10 benefits about this product. Okay, so the reason why I did 10 is because I want to pick which one I think is the best. So reduces puffiness, tightens pores, boosts circulation. Okay, I think those are all very similar. Give me more. Okay, let's do like instant wake up. That's a pretty good one. Okay, so now I'm going to go and do that in Canva. So I'm going to do like, let's do like wake up or something. Okay, so we're going to go here. And we can just use that as like the icon. Okay, like starting strong, something like that, right? So that's that one. Okay, now we're going to do another one. Okay, and you kind of want them to all be the same size so it all looks, symmetrical. Then the next one, let's see, safe for all skin types. Let's just do that. Okay. Okay, let's just do that. So what I'll do is I'll go get this one. Okay, let's make this a little bit bigger. So this one's safe for all skin types, okay? Now we'll go for the next one. So what's another one we can do? Portable and easy to use. Pairs perfectly with skin routine. Okay, let's do portable and easy to use. Okay, so we'll go here. Let's say easy to use. Let's see what it gives me. So look at this. You can literally search up anything and Canva will literally give you an icon for the thing. Okay, so easy to use to give me a thumbs up kind of thing. All right. Now the next one that we're gonna do, I think it should be something about how it helps skin. So improve skin, let's just say reduces puffiness. Okay, let's say like skincare. Let's think of something else. Improve skin firmness, enhance products, boost circulation. Let's just see that one. Let's just do that. Okay. Then we'll go here. And now that we have all of these four, what we're going to do is we're just going to simply save them. Okay, so I'm going to go here. Let's just select all and then save that. Okay, and you want to make sure they're transparent. Don't forget that. Okay. Okay, so now I have all four here. So the first one, wakes you up. Okay, so I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. And then I'm just going to simply copy and paste it here. So I'm going to write instant wake up for your skin. Okay, instant wake up for your skin. Oh no, we didn't want that. Okay, so there you go. Look how nice that looks. Now I'm going to add the rest of the four. And once I'm done, I will show you that. Okay, so there you have it. All four icons. Then the benefits of each icon and why this product is beneficial. And then we're going to write why glow plunge. Okay, and there you go. Save. We'll also remove this button. Okay, so just delete the text there. And then we're going to make the collapsible content. So here is where we do the FAQs. So simply write FAQ. Okay. Oh, not in caption, sorry. Let's do that here. And then all I'm going to do is go to ChatGPT and ask it to make me 4 FAQs with answers to anything about this product. All right, so we're going to write, give me 4 FAQs about this product with answers. Okay, so let's see what it says. Okay, and all we're going to do is literally copy and paste that. Obviously, you don't want to copy paste everything, maybe change up things, make sure everything's right, but then paste that onto the FAQs. Okay, so as you can see, I added the 4 FAQs. So how do I use the glow plunge? Okay, answer. How often should I use it? Answer. And then for all the rest ones. Okay, so pretty easy and simple. This is basically how you want to set it up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the images for this. And then the image with text and image with text. Once I have that done, then we're going to go and begin the product page. So when I do these images with text, what I like to do is find the image of the product online. Maybe it could be what the competitor is using. Just save one of these images or look for other competitors or other images of the product. And then I'm going to ask ChatGPT, hey, can you make me an infographic around this product image or this product, and see what they give me. Then you want to keep asking it until it makes the perfect infographic for you. So as you can see, when I simply just search up this product, there's a bunch of product images that come up. So I'll just pick one like this, and then I'll add it to ChatGPT, and then I'll ask it, make me an infographic using this photo. Please make sure it is 1080 by 1080. Okay, and then send that. Okay, so there we go. We got a decent image. So if you want to make changes, you can. I'm just going to leave it as that. So you can make changes to it. But now I'm going to get another one. Okay, so I'm going to ask it, make another infographic that's completely different using this image. So just because that's done, I'm going to now add it to the store and then wait for this to get added. Okay, now simply we're just going to go here. We're going to add it and then add the file. Okay, now we have that photo. Just going to add it to the store. And then as you can see, that already looks great. And you know what? Actually, because we are doing, all black and making it black and white, I'm going to ask them to change this to black and white. Okay, so now we have our images, and then I'm going to put them onto the Shopify store. Okay, so here we are. Just going to add them. Okay, so we have them two here. I'm gonna use this photo here. Okay, and then we're gonna use this photo right here. Okay, so just make it look kind of clean, you know, with the whole black and white look. Looks very professional. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get an image for this area. You typically want something that fits kind of the area where there's no text, and with the text you can either remove it, or I'm just gonna use the model that we have. Okay, so the model that we're using is the coldest way to glow. So that's what I'm going to use. And then I'm going to change the shop button to shop now. Okay, and then I'm going to add the product link. Okay, and then save that. Okay, now I'm going to find a photo, add the photo, and then we should basically be good to go. Then the next step is to do the product page. Okay, I'm just going to add this image here. Okay, and then let's just change it up a little bit. So we will put a little bit more opacity on it, not that much, it's too much. Okay, and then let's position it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do adapt to first image. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Maybe we should do middle. No, I think bottom center looks perfect. Okay, and then that looks great. Okay, so this is what it looks like on mobile. You really want to make sure mobile looks really good. It looks very, very clean. Obviously with this we can change it around a little bit. So what we can do is we can do like center. Okay, and then we'll do a carousel. Okay, it looks a lot better. You don't want too much information on the funnel. Just keep it simple like this. Okay, so now we're going to do the product page. We have the entire homepage all set up, perfectly done. Actually, one more thing. We're going to just write free shipping on orders above $60. Okay. Orders. Oh. Okay. And there you go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to set up the product page because the homepage is completely done. Just set up the product page and then we should be good to go. Alrighty, so here's the product page. So we're going to click the product page and we're just going to make some changes here quickly. So what we're going to do is we're going to search up this product on AliExpress to see how much the product actually costs. You always want to have at least 2 times the product cost as your sale price to have a good profit margin. Okay, so I searched up the product and as you can see, there's many listings of this product. Yes, the price is in CAD, but I can also change it to USD. Okay, so we're going to look here. You can see around, $10 Canadian. So, oh, that's not the right product. So you can see $18 Canadian, so around $14 US. Another one, $16. So let's see this one. Okay, so free shipping, 16 Canadian, around $10 USD. Okay, so we could sell this product for about $30 and make a good profit margin. Then we can also give a bundle option as well. So when it comes to that, I'm going to use my AI prompts to give me the best bundle offer or best price possible for this product. So let's get to ChatGPT and ask it that. So as you can see, it says here, create a bundle upsell strategy for this product. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's see, you can glow starter kit, okay, glow ritual bundle, okay, so just some ways to increase your AOV, okay, sounds good. Okay, let me ask you now, what should I price the product at? Let's just ask you some basic questions. So it'll probably check like all, price points to see. Okay, so it's saying $30. So that's exactly what I said. Okay, leaves room for upsells. Okay. All right. So how can I create a good offer customers cannot say no to? My product cost is $10. All right, let's see if ChatGPT knows game. Because what I would do is like a buy one, get one free or buy two, get one free. Okay, so it says here, okay, it's trying to do like a PDF, free download, reusable towel, free shipping, kind of weak. Set the retail anchor price. Okay, not really. The best perfect offer, core product, plus bonus value, plus scarcity, plus risk reversal. So you can't trust ChatGPT for everything, and that's why you need a mentor. Okay, and that's why I'm here to help you. Okay, so you can see it's trying to give like a PDF and all these other upsells, but what I would really do is just to buy one get one free. Okay, so I could ask it, how can I implement buy one get one free so I am profitable? Because you know what, at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you're going to make conversions, you're going to make sales. A buy one get one free is like, you cannot say no to that. Okay, so basically it's saying you give away two of them for the price of two, right? So $20, and one is going to be for the price of one, right? So BOGO, Prince, Sweet Spot, so they want to do like a buy one get one free here. So then you want to sell for $40 per piece. Okay, it leaves you with a 10-15 profit margin. So we could do that. So let's sell it for $40. Okay, and then I'm going to advertise as a BOGO. Okay, so we're going to write here, instead of the coldest way to glow, we'll write buy one get one free. Okay, and I'm going to remove this and put this like that. Okay, and then we're going to do $39.95. Okay, and then we'll save that. Okay, now we're going to add the variant. So because I'm not going to use any bundle apps, I'm just going to do it as cheap as possible for you. I'm just going to use the bundles here. So I'll do like a buy one, get one free. And then we do a buy two, get two free. And then buy three, get three free. Okay, just simple, you know, that's going to make conversions. And then we'll price this out. Okay, so what we've done, we've priced this product out. So buy one, get one free, 40, buy two, get two free, 70, and then buy three, get three free, $90. Okay, so pretty good price points. And now we're going to set up the product description and add the product image. Okay, so that's where we do that here. Okay, so what we're going to do, add a product image. And then we're just going to add this image right here. It just looks really unique, perfect. Okay, you don't need too many images. If you want more images, you can ask ChatGPT to make you a bunch of infographics. For me, I just keep it simple, 1 or 2 images. I don't want to make it too complicated for the viewer, okay? Then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use ChatGPT to make me a product description. So here, all I'm going to do is heading, context, and a GIF, okay? Just keeping it simple. So all you're going to ask it is to get you a GIF for this product. So let's see if we can find some GIFs. So it might tell us to, you know, just look it up. In that case, all I'm going to do is just write, you know, facial ice bath GIF. Okay. And then just use the one of them here. Let's just see what we get. Not really anything decent here. Let's just ask it again. Let's ask ChatGPT again. Okay, so I'm going to draw my GIF here. So we have our GIF. Okay, and then we're just going to center that. And then now I'm going to add my heading and then my context. Okay, so let's go back to ChatGPT. So now what we're going to do is we're going to ask it the prompt. Okay, so I'm going to ask it, provide me a heading with subheading and a paragraph of info. Okay, let's see what gives us. Okay. Okay, let's use this. Okay, and then I'm just going to paste this here. Okay, and then I'm going to leave this as the paragraph. Okay, and then the main heading, we're going to do heading 2. Okay, then I'm going to make this a little bit shorter because a little bit too much information. Okay, just keep it simple, and then that's done. Okay, so you don't have to worry about this anymore. Okay, now we're going to go to the online store and then set up the product page for this product. So the product page is actually very similar to the home page, but there is some tweaks that I'm going to do. For example, I'm going to remove this quantity selector. I'm going to remove this text here at the top, and I'm going to add a couple more things. So what I'm going to do, remove all this. And then we're also gonna add this little variant icon here. So we're gonna add this icon with text, okay? And then we're also gonna add a little bit of a FAQ here on the bottom. So we're gonna do collapsible row, and we want 3 of those, okay? And then we're gonna add 3 of those here, okay? So now that we have all that set up, I'm gonna edit it a little bit, change it to the same as the home page, and then show you the end result, okay? Everything's the exact same way as how I did on the home page. The only difference here is that we're adding this icon with text and this collapsible row for FAQs just on the fly to make it efficient. But this is how it looks, and it looks really, really good. You can already see it looks very clean and professional. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna add 3 benefits about the product. So again, ask ChatGPT, give me 3 benefits about the product, and then let's see what we get. So we're gonna ask it, give me 3 simple benefits about this product. 3 words max. Okay, so let's see what it gives us. Okay, boost glow, we can write that one. And then we'll add some other ones. Okay, so we added 3 here. Boost glow, wakes up skin, and refreshes instantly. Okay, so now with the FAQs, we're just gonna write about, glow plunge. All right, so just simple. Then we're gonna do 30-day return policy. Okay, and then the last one. And then the last one, we're going to do like shipping policy. So it'll be like shipping policy. And then all we're going to do is we're going to ask ChatGPT to make all these 3. And there you go. Okay, so shipping, we'll do like a truck. Okay, return policy, we'll do the arrow for return. And then about the glow, we'll just do like a star. Okay, so those 3. All right, so look how clean that already looks. Just professional, simple, and that's it. Okay. Next, we're going to add the sections. So we'll do like 1 image with text. Okay. So earlier in the homepage, we did 2. This one only 1 and no button. Okay. Then we're going to do the multi-column again. And we'll do another rich text. And then lastly, we will do the collapsible content. Honestly, you don't really need the collapsible content because you have it on the homepage and then you already have some, FAQs here. So we will do it, but you don't have to, okay? Then how you want to organize this is rich text under the product. Make sure you turn off related products, okay? Then the image here, and then the columns, okay? So I'm going to set all this up again. It's the same thing as the homepage, so it's kind of boring. It's just the same thing again. And then, yeah, we should be good to go. And that's basically how you build an entire Shopify store. So now that we have the entire store built, I'm going to show you it. Don't worry. I will show you the end product of the product page. But now that we have that all set up and built, the next thing is to buy the product. We're going to buy it on Amazon just to get it faster. And then we're going to start making content of the product right away. So you're going to see the process of me filming the content, making it, and then uploading it onto TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Okay? Don't forget, we're going to be using AI to make all those videos. Okay, so as you can see, we have everything completely done. Logo, product name, image with icons with text, bundle, then FAQs, brief description, GIF, testimonial, then an image with text, then some more information, benefits of the product, FAQs, and then lastly, we just need to add reviews. Okay, so reviews are pretty simple. You're going to use ChatGPT the same way we've been using it. So all we're going to do is go to ChatGPT, and we're just going to ask it, make me 10 reviews about this product. Okay, let's see the types of reviews they give because sometimes they're too short. Yeah, as you can see. So we're going to ask it, give me reviews with at least 3 sentences. Okay, and then all we're going to do is we're going to make the reviews as if we were a customer on the website. So we're going to add loose reviews to the store and then set that all up. Okay, so that's about it. Very simple. Alrighty, so now that I have the product, I want to show you exactly how we go about making the content for the product. So before I make any content, I always want to brainstorm and make the best content possible. So for you as a beginner, what is needed to get started? So whether you're selling a physical product, digital product, dropshipping product, or even a service-based product, number one thing you need is the product. right? So get the product. If you're doing drop shipping, then order it from Amazon, get it fast, and then you can make content with the product. The next thing is you want a studio light, something that you can put your phone on, or even if you have a camera, something like this, just a studio lamp is just easy and basic, and that's all you really need. Then I always get this POV harness because I see those POV videos perform really good. You just put this harness on and then you can show in front of you, and those videos do really, really good. You can see that, right? If you go on TikTok, people get those Ray-Bans glasses where they have cameras in and they make tons of content and it's going super viral. So if you want to get the best content out, I would definitely suggest getting this or even Ray-Bans glasses. The last thing is where you're making the content. Your space is very important. You want to make sure you're filming in a nice area that's clean, that looks professional, and that matches the vibe of your product. So if you don't have an area like this in your home or wherever you're at, you can also go to hotels, for example, and film there. That's something I used to do when I was first starting out. Make sure when you're first starting out, you have all of these things on point. Okay? The next thing is brainstorming your ideas. Make sure you brainstorm every single time. Don't go into making content with no idea of what types of videos you should make, what's performing good, this or that, right? You actually want to brainstorm your ideas. I'm going to show you exactly how I do my brainstorming for any product I'm selling and this product that we're selling in particular. I want to make content that breaks algorithms. This is where 90% of people fail because they have no idea how to do the proper research in order to make the best content for that product. So remember this when you're making your content. The first 3 seconds is everything. This is how you're going to bring the viewer to watch your video because you don't want them to scroll to the next video. You want them to watch your entire video. So the first 3 seconds is what grabs their attention. The next 7 seconds, you want to showcase the problem, that they could potentially be having. The final 3 seconds, you want to provide the solution to their problems. What I always like to do is I like to always script out all my videos or use AI to help me make a perfect script. But one script that worked really good was when I did a video where it was like, I charged $3,000 for this product. And then I showcased the product that I'm selling. This did really, really good because it had all 3 things. It had a hook, an interesting topic. The interesting topic, the hook, was I charged $3,000 for these. So this automatically grabs the viewer's attention because they're thinking, how does that cost $3,000? The next thing is it gives them something to comment about, right? Engagement. So basically they're going to comment, I paid $10 for this. There's no way this costs $3,000. Automatically, you're going to get tons of comments like that. The next thing is increase watch time. Keep viewers interested. So they're going to want to see, based on your hook, I charge $3,000 for these. They want to see, why are people charging $3,000 for this product? They want to see what the product is, how it works, and everything about the product. So that creates increased watch time. Once you get all 3 of these points, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube are going to push your video forward. And I've seen this because that video in particular got 3 million views within just a month because of hitting these 3 points: the hook, the engagement, and keeping viewers interested. TikTok then rewards you with more and more views. So I want to show you the example. I want to show you the example I was talking about earlier. So here is the hook of the video. I charged $3,000 for these. So it's basically a piece of plastic. They have no idea what it is, but that's what gets people engaged. And then at the same time, we're showing them the benefit of the product. We're going from this, right, to this. Brand new kicks. And that's why this video got 70,000 likes, right? 2.3 million views because of this, right? We're not only grabbing the viewer's attention by saying this, but we're also giving them a reason to comment. We're also giving them a reason to comment. Like, look at this. They were joking. It's $8.95, $3,000. I would just buy new ones, right? Bro, I got mine for $10, right? So a lot of people are commenting all these things, and that's bringing engagement to the video. And the last thing is they want to watch throughout the entire video to see, why are these worth $3,000? So as they're watching through the video, they're basically also being sold on the product, right? It goes from before to after, right? So this is an example of a perfect video, and that's why that video. So that's an example of a perfect video, and that's why that video did so good and hit 2.3 million views because those 3 simple things: the hook, giving a reason for the viewer to comment, and increase watch time. They watch throughout the entire video. So these are 3 things that are super, super important. So now that we understand that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use AI. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using these prompts with my brainstorming. So I'm gonna be looking for competitors, what will make the video viral, hook, watch time, engagement. So I'm gonna do a bunch of brainstorming around this face ice bath, and I'm gonna show you exactly how I do it all. So as you can see here, this is a brainstorming for, this is the brainstorming for the short form content. So I can write like, give me 5 TikTok video hooks to promote this product without showing my face. Create a full organic content plan for growing a TikTok page selling this product. Right? Write 3 UGC ad scripts for this product that follow a proven viral framework. Okay, so there's much more obviously, but you can use these to get an idea. So let's say, so what we can do here is we can create a full organic content plan. Okay, let's see what happens when we ask that. So we'll say create a full organic content plan for my face selling the face ice bath. Okay, and let's see what AI tells us to do, right? Here's a complete organic TikTok content plan, where you build a high converting viral TikTok page around the ice bath using organic short form, educate why it works, entertain relatable viral trends, convert, show results, and make the offer irresistible. Exactly what I mentioned earlier on. So brand positioning, so niche, beauty, self-care, wellness, woman. Okay, so I think this will be more of a men product because it's more like for that kind of niche, like alpha niche, wake up, work hard. So I guess that's the kind of way I would do it. I'm going to write that actually. I would prefer to use this product to target alpha males. Okay. So target audience, men 18 to 34, into the gym, cold plunges, hustle culture, testosterone boosting, all these things, right? Andrew Tate, new branding, look sharper, feel cooler, dominate your mornings, looks maxing, dopamine reset, weaponizing your morning routine, alpha aesthetic, right? So these are all things that you would talk about in your TikTok video. So this gives you a good idea of kind of what type of content and area you should make content with. So of course, you're not going to do every single thing that, ChatGPT is telling you that you should make videos of, but this gives you an idea and, allows you to think about more and different ideas that you can implement into your videos. So you can see your 30-day content plan, masculine benefits, right? Routine building, fitness angle, right? All these things you could use and kind of test them out. Which one works the best? So viral hooks. You want to look like this man, stop waking up bloated. I don't use skincare, I use cold. Real men don't use filters, they use ice, right? Then another one, UGC reactions. Day 1 using face ice bath versus day 7. Bro, this is legit. So this gives you a good idea of things that are performing good. Or reactions like, yo, this shit cold or feels like a dopamine hit. Gym guys should try it post-workout. Okay, so it's giving you ideas, right? Let's see what else we can see here. So we got a good idea of what we can do. Some popular hashtags we can also use. That are clearly performing well. Then I'm going to also search up the product as well. So let's just do face ice bath. Okay, so when we search up face ice bath, there's a bunch of things that come up. What we can also do is use like viral videos and hook them in with the viral videos. So you can see like this guy's doing face ice bath. Okay, so here's a page that's actually doing this product. Okay. So what we can do here is we can take this and then we just put it in the tab, save it. Okay, here's another Sub-Zero ritual, ice maxing. Okay, so that's a pretty good name. So as you can see, similar to what ChatGPT was telling us. Let's see what they got. Okay, so look at the videos. So look at this video, 171K. So we can make a similar video to this, right? Just quick. And just showcasing the process of taking it out of the fridge, then showing it cracking, then opening the water, putting water in it, and then putting your face into it. So these are the types of videos you can make. A thing that I would suggest is that you could put things in the product. So you could put like mint, this or that, and then you can ask people to comment what to put in it, and then you can just dunk your face in it. And this would create engagement and a connection with your audience. Okay, so let's see what this page is doing. So they got 1K views. Okay, not bad. So let's go see what their most popular videos. So this got 1.1 million. Gave this to my mom and now she looks like my sister. But you can see, look how fast their video is and look how it transitions quick. And there's zoom ins, all that stuff. So this is kind of the same style you want to do it, just fast and upbeat. You don't want to make it like slow and boring. No one believes I'm 53 years old. All right. So clearly used AI there. Then they showcase how it works. So I'm going to replicate this and make it very similar. So let's do this one. So what I like to do is I like to save it, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. Examples. So, okay. So that's number one example. So I'm going to go off of that one, number one. And I'm going to recreate this video. So I'm going to write here, content, and then script. Okay. So basically what I'm going to write about the content, write competitors, examples. Okay. Content. So basically showcase the process of using the ice face bath. Okay, so showcase the process of using it. And then the hook, we're going to grab their viewers' attention by dunking face into ice bath. Okay, so these are two things we're going to do. And then the script, right, is just going to be simply whatever they had here. Where is it? So no one believes I'm 53 years old and it's because of this, right? So we can do like POV. No one believes you're right. So we can just write POV. No one believes you're 59 years old. Okay. So what's going to make this video go viral? The hook. So no one believes you're 53 years old. So they want to see why, how is this 53 years old? Like, how did this guy stay 53 years old because of this, how does this guy's skin look so good when he's 59 years old? So that's where we're going to use it. And then watch time is going to be because we're going to show the process of setting up the product. And then engagement, right? So what the engagement's going to be for this is the 59 years old. Some people will say this guy does not look 59 years old. Some people say, oh, he looks way too old, right? So people are going to be commenting and saying things. So people will comment about the results plus the age of user. Okay? So just like that, we made one video that I'm going to film and I'm going to show you how it's done. Okay, I'm just going to do one video in this for the sake of this video, and it's going to be that one here, right? So no one believes I'm 53 and it's because of this. So I'm going to do something similar. So dunking my face in, then showing the process of setting it all up. Okay, so I'm going to go right now, film this all for you, and I'm going to show you exactly the entire process. But as you can see, this is how you want to brainstorm all your scripts. So let's just make it a little bit more organized. So then bold this. What will make it go viral? Okay, so you always want to use competitors' examples. So always find best performing videos and just recreate those best performing videos. Okay, so make the content, brainstorm the content. So dunking face into ice bath is what I'm going to do. Showcase the process using the ice face bath. And then the script after, when I'm editing it, I'm going to do POV, no one believes you're 59 years old. And then this is why it's going to perform really good and get a good result. Okay, so let's go now. I'm going to go film this video and see what we can do. Here we have the POV harness. I'm just going to put it on. I struggle a little bit to put it on, but okay, so basically you have it here, and then what you do is you put your phone in. So this is all faceless, right? So you don't have to show your face, nothing. You just put your phone on here. You can literally see everything that's happening through your camera on your phone, right? So as you can see, I have it on, and then I can see like whatever I'm filming, right? And you get like the POV view from this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna film the content for this product. Alright, so now we're gonna film the first clip where we grab the product from the freezer. So I'm gonna turn this on. Okay, I'm gonna put it down to here because this is my little space where I film my content. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push it down, showcase how it works. In there. So now I'm going to put this camera on another tripod to film a different angle. Need more water. Now I got a bunch of clips doing that, and now I'm gonna take all the clips, put them together, and then add it on CapCut. Okay, so I filmed all the content. Now it's time to put all the content onto CapCut and edit it. So I'm gonna show you exactly how I edit all my projects. Okay, first of all, we gotta remember this is what we brainstormed earlier on the first video. So this is the example right here. As you can see, we have the example. Okay. So now I've filmed dunking my face into the ice bath, showcasing the process of using the ice bath, and then we're just going to put it all together. Okay, so here we have the 3 videos we made. So first off, I think I'm going to show the dunking right off the bat. Let me just move my webcam so you guys can still see. Okay, so we're going to move it, and I'm going to use the dunking as the clickbait. So we'll do like one like fast like that. Okay, so we'll use that as the hook. Okay, let's see what else we have. And then we'll use that. So we can use either or. So this, kind of like that. Okay, we'll use this first one. So we'll showcase it like this, water falling off. And then we'll trim it here so we get right off the bat right away. Okay, so that's going to be our video. And then we'll showcase the process. So first of all, going into opening the fridge door. Make sure you mute this all. You always want to mute it too. Okay. So going to the fridge door. So remember, you want it to be upbeat and fast. Okay. You don't want it to be one whole clip for a long time. So open the fridge. Okay. And then we'll just grab that. Okay. Now we'll just showcase closing it. Every motion you want to like kind of showcase. Okay. Then we'll go here. Okay, showcase that. And then we'll show us dropping it. Okay. And then us cracking it. Okay. So you remember, upbeat, quick, right? Okay. And then we'll go to adding water. So we'll just showcase us putting water. Right, you're basically trying to show the process, essentially. But everything has to be fast. Fast, fast, fast. Okay. Maybe this one's better. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so that's about a 17-second video. So showcasing the ice, then putting the, okay. So we're gonna showcase the ice, then put in the face. Okay, that's a little bit too much. Now we'll show the fridge open. Be a little bit faster. Okay, fridge open. A little bit faster than that. You want it to be very quick and upbeat. Okay, that's too much. So we'll get that one, then we'll trim it here. Then we'll trim this one. And then we'll use another clip at the end there for one more dunk. There you go. So look how fast that was. Nothing crazy, just putting clips together, making it all make sense. Okay, so now we're gonna mute it all completely. Okay, let's see our final video. So showcase that, put dunk in. I will clip, just trim this a little bit. Perfect. Okay, now we'll go back to our script, put it together, and then add a sound, and there we go. Okay, so now we got our script. I'm just gonna add a sound. Okay, and then we're gonna do a text to speech. POV, no one believes you're 59 years old. Okay, that's pretty funny actually. Okay, and then let's bold this text. Okay, we're gonna add a stroke on the text. And then we're also gonna add a text to speech, okay? So we'll go like POV. We'll do the Adam voice. So this is the original 11 Labs AI voice.
POV, no one believes you're 59 years old.
Okay, so we can either have it like there.
POV, no one believes you're 59 years old.
Okay.
POV, no one believes you're 59 years old.
Okay, and then we'll just, you can either use a viral sound, which I typically would recommend. You can connect your TikTok to your CapCut account. But for this, I'm just going to pick one of the random songs from here. Let's just go to music. We'll just go here just to show you how to do it. So you want to do this. Then you always want to lower your volume. Okay. Let's see.
POV, no one believes you're 59 years old.
Okay. Pretty proper. Right? Quick, upbeat video. And there you go. Okay. Then we obviously want to trim this to this point. Okay. And then simply when you save it, just simply save it with 1080p. So just click Command E or just save it. And then 1080p export.
No one
and then there you go. And that's how you edit the video. Then what you want to do is you want to post it onto social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and then repost it. And then what you want to do is you want to post it on TikTok, repost on Instagram and YouTube, and then post 3 times every single day. It's that simple. It's the easiest strategy. So this is how you utilize AI to make short form content go viral. For those of you watching this, if you want to start, you have to take action. Remember, if you're going to take the solo route, there's going to be a lot of roadblocks and hurdles that you have to overcome. So if you want me to be personally invested in your success, then keep listening as I have a few spots left in my one-on-one mentorship program. In my mentorship program, everything is done for you and done with you. I will help you kickstart your business step by step. So I will be there to pick your untapped product, to build your branded Shopify store, and to film custom content of whatever product you're selling. When all that is said and done, I will guide you to launch your videos, show you the testing strategy, the scaling strategy, and how to even retarget your traffic with paid ads. So if you're looking for some one-on-one support, finally connect the dots with dropshipping, and if you're tired of just watching on the sidelines or spending loads of money on paid ads with no sales, and you're ready to finally take action with this new model, the DBO approach, then click that first link in my description. You'll be able to schedule a one-on-one call with me to see if you're a good fit for the program. If we are certain that we can help you reach your goals, then we will offer you a spot in the program. And that's where we will start our journey together. So that's it for today. Click that first link in the description and we can get started working together. If you made it this far to the end of the video, make sure to subscribe. I post videos like this every single week. Also, make sure you check out these 2 other videos right here. These will also provide you a ton of value. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.